Hey Sagittarius, Alice here with your 2023 New Year prediction reading. So we're going to see what energies there may be for you in this year, this coming year, from where we are now in the current energy. So keep in mind, as we go further, it gets a little bit more fuzzy because it's like a long range forecast. If you think about the weather and the weather people, when they try to do forecasts like further than like 10 days out, it gets a little fuzzy. But sometimes they call things like hurricanes, right? They're like, well, like because of this that happened earlier this year, there's a very likely chance that the hurricane season might be a little like rocky and all that. So it's kind of like that. So take it like that. So we're going to look at the general energies. If it's major arcana, I would pay a little bit more attention to that. Minor arcana, it's kind of like everyday life things. That stuff is a little bit more fluid and can change depending on what you do and what people around you do. But I'm sorry. But I'll give you the energy there, the feeling of what's there, based on where you're at right now. So we're going to go January through December. I'll also give you sort of an overall of what spirit, what the universe may want you to focus on in 2023. Think of it as the lessons to be learned here, or what you can apply in 2023, like the energy that may help you throughout this year. We'll get that as well. That's probably the most important part of the reading, to be honest, because that is more telling than everything else, because everything else can be a little depending on what shows up. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. All the information about me and my readings are in the description box below. So if you would like to know more, please read that. Just keep in mind, this is a general reading, so not everything may apply to your situation. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You know the drill there, at least hopefully that you know that. But we'll get started. I'm also going to clarify with charms. So I got some charms here. We're going to clarify with that as well. Okay, so Sagittarius. I'm going to use the anime deck because I feel called to use it. Both of them actually are anime decks. And we'll see what is spirit. Whoa. What is spirit? I don't want these to be in reverse. What does spirit want you to kind of focus on this year in 2023? Like, what is the lesson for you to learn for this year for Sagittarius? Okay. So we have the Empress here. This is a very nice card. I like this card. Like, I just like it. It makes me feel very calm, and it's very nice. It's not really focusing, though. It's the problem with autofocus. You could probably see it better from far away. Anyways. So the Empress here. What I'm getting here is this year you have a lot that you can offer. I feel you may be feeling very creative, or just very abundant here. It's an energy of giving, of being supportive and sharing and all of that here. I would say for you to focus or learn is that you kind of get what you give, is what I'm getting. If you want a lot, it really, it's about how much you put in a sense. Like, you can create however much you want. You can create the abundance that you want in your life here because you have this energy within you. It's divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy is very loving, very caring, very supportive energy. It's a very influential energy as well. Like, you have this power to influence the energy around you to kind of create what you want, in a sense. It's not quite like the Magician, which the Magician is about manifesting. The Empress is more about using what you have already got, using the resources that are available to you. Let's say for you, if you're very good at, I don't know, talking, you know, use that to your advantage. If you got like the gift of the gab or something like that, or if you're very handy, you know, with your hands, you know, you're very good at creating things or making things, building things. It's like, use that to your advantage. It's all about using what you've already got to create more abundance for yourself, to create more in your life. This is what I'm getting here. This also is a very loyal energy as well. I would, I'm getting, what is it? Is it like that thing of thou shalt giveth and thou shalt taketh away or whatever? I get that with you. It's like, especially when it comes to people and connections, it's like you can be very open and receptive and very giving and very caring, you know, in connections and with other people, but you can also take that away. You know, that can also just be gone. You know, you can shut yourself down from people who aren't appreciating you, who are maybe taking advantage of you. You have that ability as well to just kind of walk away and just be like, you know what, I don't have to deal with this. I know my value. I'm an empress. I mean, you could say that if you want, you don't have to, but you know what I mean. It's like, I know who I am and I don't need this shit. And you can just take that energy away as well. Okay. So that's what Spirit's got for you for 2023. So we're going to leave that there. That's kind of the overall of what Spirit would like you to sort of focus on in this reading, of course. All right, now let's see. What are the energies like for you, Sagittarius, for 2023, January through to December? Okay. So I'm just going to get them out. January, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. All right, so before we get started, we're just going to see what your energy is like right now. What are you bringing into this energy, into 2023? All right, so we've got the Queen of Swords. The Empress represents all four queens in one, so the Queen of Swords is very dominant right now. The Three of Swords in reverse with the Four of Wands. I'm getting an energy that it's very empowering. Like the Queen of Swords, there might have been some sort of heartache, maybe a breakup here or something that has caused you to go a little cold here. I see why the Empress is here. Because the Empress is also about being open to receiving love, being open to, caring about people and having people care about you, just being receptive to that as well. And here you're going into this energy is going into 2023 as somebody who is a little jaded, a little cynical here. It's you might be feeling like love isn't for me if we're talking about love here, or just like, I don't need stupid emotions or something like that. I focused more on what is real, what is truth, what is the sort of receipts kind of thing here. It can be a little harsh at times, but I feel that it's working out for you so far. Like, I don't really see anything totally wrong with it, but I do also see that there's some past pain that I feel like you haven't healed completely that is creating sort of this harsh exterior. It's like very, how would I put it? It's like, it's not quite a wall, but it's like armor. I could put it that way. It's like armor around your heart space. So yeah, Spirit is kind of is wanting you to maybe focus more on being more open to emotion and caring about things and people and stuff like that as well. All right, so that energy is where we're going, or where we're coming from, I guess. Okay. So let's start here, January through December. So January. Oh, right off the bat, we have the Chariot. Woo. Forward movement. I'm getting like a very like, let's go type of energy, like being very much in control of where you're going right now in your life. You know, feeling like you're progressing in whatever it is that you're doing. It's like just feeling like things are moving along, like you're on a good path here, that things are moving forward. I mean, most of the time we feel like that in January, don't we? New year, new me kind of thing. Yeah, King of Wands. It's very confident energy. Taking the lead here, taking the lead in your life. And it's like, you know what? I want things to move forward. I'm the only one who's going to make it move forward. So let's move forward. Let's progress here. It's almost like, I almost feel like it's like tired of being stuck, perhaps, but it is an energy of feeling confident that you can move forward. It's like, well, I am the one who's in control, and I have like a vision of where I want to go. You might have some goals that you've set for yourself for this year, perhaps, and you're moving along in January. Like you feel like you're progressing in those goals. Okay, let's see what the energy is like around you. So the charms here are going to be more about the external energy around you. It can be energy that is affecting you, or it's just energy that is around you. It's relevant to you either way. But as we go further out, it gets a little bit more fuzzy. So, but let's see. What's the energy around you for January? Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to take all that. Well, I mean, I didn't mean to, but it's here. So we have Strawberry. What's that song? Is that Harry Styles song? Oh, Watermelon. Why did that come up in my head? What was it? Now it just left. Okay. I mean, sure. We have the heart, which looks awful lot like a strawberry. We have candy. All these songs that keep popping into my head. I put candy down, and a song that I have not heard in forever. That fucking, sorry, that Mandy Moore song. I'm waiting for you. I'm missing you like candy. Yeah, those pop songs. Okay, we have Frankenstein and we have Cactus. There's something very sweet about the energy around you. It's very endearing, actually. It's very loving energy here, and it's almost like a love that you might feel like you don't deserve. Like you didn't do anything to get this. Like it's an energy of, it's just love that's showing up here. It's very nice. It's very sweet. Love here. I don't know if it's romantic or not. It could be, or it could turn into something romantic. But it feels like I didn't do anything to deserve this. Where did this come from? Kind of thing. It's not going anywhere though. That's the thing. With Frankenstein and Cactus, I don't really know what's up with that. Both of those energies, they came out together. Is a very stuck energy. Very it's prickly stuck energy. So they might, I don't know what's going on. This energy is a little sensitive. I don't feel like they're running away. It just feels like they might get a little emotional sometimes. If it's a person, it can get kind of emotional. It's not really moving anywhere though. So it could be around you and it's just around you, but nothing is happening with this energy. Okay. February. 9 of Cups. Okay. Wish fulfillment. In February, you might feel okay with everything that you've got going on in your life. I don't know. It just is like, it's just a very, like, I feel satisfied. I feel okay. Yeah, it's always nice. Remember, it's minor arcana, so. Okay. Yeah, the sun. The sun is positive energy, it's happiness, and we have the high priestess. Ah, okay. So you might just be feeling like you might not know why you feel good. Is what I'm getting. It's just in February, for some reason, your mood might be increased. Like, you might just feel kind of positive, just kind of like fine, content, happy even in February. And I'm not sure if you really know why. It's just a feeling that you have. It's like, I just feel good. There's like no rhyme or reason to it, to be honest, that you can see. I mean, obviously there's a reason, but just the energy around you is like, I feel good. I feel happy. It's not for any particular reason. It's not like something happened or anything. It's just your energy is just, I'm content. I'm satisfied. I mean, obviously it's minor arcana. It's not going to be throughout the entire month of February. But there are moments of that. Which just basically tells me February isn't a complete shit show. At least it can be, but your outlook of it, you know, your attitude towards it, it's like you're not going to let that shit get you down, kind of thing. That's what I feel. Like, not get you down too much. Okay, let's see. Okay. Sure. Why are you getting so much? I mean, I understand why there's so much energy at the beginning, because it gets fuzzy later on, but holy shit, dude. Okay, we have skeleton. We have wings. You have a lot of energy around you in February. We have spoon. We have makeup. We have plane. And we have scythe. I don't feel like this is all one energy. It feels like multiple energies. You have somebody around you, or there's an energy around you that's being very supportive towards you. And I don't feel like you have to do much to get to feel it. Like, it's like being spoon-fed to you. It's like, here you go. Here's this nice supportive energy. I guess. There's an energy that is very exposed, but there's also an energy that's hiding. It might even be that the energy feels like it's like exposed, like it might even feel like it's bearing everything to you, but it's actually not. There's actually something that is being hidden from you, because they're both skeletons, right? This is a skeleton, and this is somebody who's pretending to be a skeleton. So it can feel like there's an energy that is being vulnerable, but they're not being completely vulnerable. There's somebody, well, I don't know if there's somebody, but there's energy around that might have to do with travel, with distance. It could have something to do with like a foreign country, or just cross country even. And then we have scythe, which is about something just suddenly being cut out, so something suddenly ending, or it can be some sort of accident of some kind. I'm not really thinking of anything big, just like oops, I dropped a glass or something. Like, I don't know. I'm not giving like examples here, but I'm just saying it. I mean, whatever accident means to you, I mean, that's what it means. But to me, it doesn't feel that big, because it's all minor arcana. But if your mind goes first to something that's big, then I guess I don't know what to tell you. Use your intuition. Okay, so that's February. March. Ooh, the Hierophant. What? Okay. Heavy hitters. I'm getting this as you learning something. Like, you feel like you've learned something. Yeah, the King of Swords. Yes. See? King of Swords. The King of Swords knows everything. The King of Swords is quite knowledgeable. Yeah, there's just I feel in March, there's something that you're finally learning. I don't know what it is. It can be like a mastery of learning of something, of like you feel like you know enough about something, about some subject or whatever. Like I don't know, it's like you finally feel like you've got enough information is what I'm getting. It's like I finally feel like I know everything that I need to know about this certain subject or whatever it is. And it's a big deal here with the Hierophant. I can't tell you anything else more than that. I don't know the context or anything, but that's just the feeling that I get. Let's see what's going on around you, the energy around you for March. Yeah, it's very important. There's important energy around you. Okay. So we have Key. We have Moonlight, yes. We have Nun, and we have the She-Devil. So there's an energy around you that is actually quite important, and it's like a breakthrough for you. What is this? Moonlight. There can be something about the full moon during this period of time. I will look up for you when that full moon is in March. When is the full moon? March 7th. It's a Tuesday. It's a full moon in Virgo. Okay. Full moon in Virgo, March 7th. It's a Tuesday. There might be something around that time period here that is quite important in the energy for you. The Nun and the She-Devil, they're like opposites. What I'm actually getting is, you know how like in cartoons and stuff, you have the angel on your shoulder and you have the devil on your shoulder. It kind of feels like that the energy, it's like on one hand you have an energy that like is like an angel, but they also have a devil side as well. They have two sides, but it's not a bad thing, because having two sides means it's balanced. You can't, because if you're leaning more to one side than the other, then it's not super balanced, right? It is a balanced energy here. Just, be aware that they can be very tempting. On one side, this energy can be very tempting, but on the other side, they're willing to be very self-serving as well. So there's like a self-serving, not self-serving. What's like, that's not like selfless. Selfless. I guess it's a slip of the tongue there, but it is. I meant more of like a sacrificial, selfless type of energy. So this person can be very, or if it's a person, but the energy is very selfless, but at the same time, it's very tempting as well. But it's important. I feel like it's important to what you've learned here, and it's like a breakthrough. It's like a revelation. Like, ooh, what? Oh, okay. This energy can make you see things. Here, okay. April, we have the Page of Coins. Yeah, you're still learning. That's the thing. Like, even though, so it's like, it almost feels like, okay, I feel like I know everything that I need to know about a subject or some sort of matter, some sort of issue in March, and so now we're moving into April. So it's like, okay, now you're starting over in a sense. I wouldn't say starting over, but it's like learning something new, I guess. You can put it that way. It's like, because the Page of Coins is an inexperienced energy. The Page of Coins is the student. It's like I'm just learning now, what's going on. It's like I didn't know before, and now I know. Like, now I'm learning about things. I'm experiencing it here, possibly for the first time. Yeah, we had the Magician. The Magician, it's all about creation in a way, manifesting. I feel like this is something that you're consciously doing. You're consciously learning about something, that a subject matter that you know that you have little experience in. I don't know what it is, but it's not like, I don't feel like you're being forced to, but it's like you're, yeah, it just feels like your energy is like, I'm going to do this. This is what I'm doing. I'm making a conscious decision to learn about something that I don't know much about. Okay. Let's see the energy around you for April. Okay, we have gaming, we have Christmas tree, and we have crown. I'm just gonna give you the energy here because I'm not entirely sure how it all sort of links up, because I mean, we're at April. It is getting fuzzier here. So there's the Christmas tree. It could be that there's something here from either last Christmas around that time or something for in December of this year. There could be something relevant to that, or it can just be something that is some sort of tradition, something that happens annually every year here in April. Can be anything. It can be like an anniversary, a birthday, whatever. It can be that as well. With the gaming there, it could be actually like something about video games. These, I feel like both of those energies, like I would pay attention to any signs around, like especially like if there's anything that has to do with Christmas in April, I would pay attention to that, because that is, you know, that's odd. If you come across anything, like you hear a Christmas song or somebody's like humming a Christmas song or something, I would, you know, pay attention to what's going on around you in that moment. There could be some sort of message there for you. Something about gaming. It can be about video games or playing video games. It could also just be about being very competitive. The energy around you might be quite competitive. Because that's how I feel about gaming. Like when I think about gaming, I think about it being very competitive. Especially with this crown energy. This is ego. You know, clashing egos, maybe even in a... It doesn't have to be with video games. It's just the energy is there. There is an ego there. It could be a big ego or an inflated ego. I don't know. But something to do with competition or gaming. It could be playing games as well, like mind games here. Okay. So that's what I got for you with the energy around for April. So let's move on to May. So we have the 10 of coins. That's pretty good. It just feels like you're comfortable where you're at in May. Like there's an energy of, I feel comfortable. Security, all that. Three of Cups. It can be the connections around you make you feel more comfortable. Here in May, it can be your friends, or it can even be family. I just feel that the people around you are kind of providing an environment for you that you feel safe in. I mean, it doesn't mean like you can be in a situation that makes you feel uncomfortable, but there are people around you, like friends or family, that make you feel better, I guess. Well, not all better, but just like fine, just safe, comfortable. Okay. What's going on with the energy around you for May? Okay, so we have tombstone, haunted house, and wreath. You have an energy around you that's kind of hiding their grief, hiding their unhappiness. They're not being upfront about it. They're pretending like everything's fine. I don't know what that means. I mean that is what's there. It's I can tell you what each of those mean. The tombstone is about, you know, feeling unhappy, feeling loss, feeling grief. The haunted house is about something that's very private, something that's kind of personal, you know, you keep to yourself. And the wreath, it is technically victory. It is being victorious, being successful. But with the other energies around it, it makes me feel like it's somebody's pretending. They're not showing how they actually feel. So, okay. June. Three of Wands. Anticipation. I get anticipation. Okay. Anticipating something. Waiting on something, anticipating something. I do feel like there's not a whole lot of action that you can take. Like it's just a waiting game I'm getting. But it's like anticipated. It's like anticipated that something's going to come in, that something's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. Okay, I didn't want all that to come out, but okay, sure. So we have the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Swords. We have the Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, it is kind of everything that I just said. You know, the Ace of Pentacles, there's some sort of offer, some sort of opportunity that I feel you're waiting on here, that you're anticipating here. I do feel with the Emperor energy, like I don't feel like you're too worried. With the Emperor there with the Nine of Swords, you might have a tendency to overthink it if it takes too long. But it's like the Emperor will kind of, it's a bigger energy than the Nine of Swords. When I'm getting the Nine of Swords, it's more of a anxious type of energy. You know that feeling like when you were a kid, like the night before Christmas kind of thing. Like it's like that excited, antsy type of energy. It kind of creates that, a little antsiness, because it's like waiting for something to happen, because you feel like something is going to happen. Or you know something is going to happen. It's more that you know something is going to happen, because with the Knight of Swords here, it's like it's very forward moving energy. It's like you're very focused on something, like very driven. Like I'm not going to give up on this, whatever it is. It's just a matter of time. It's like, I know it's coming in. You know, in this card, he's waiting for the ships to come in. It's like, I know the ships are coming in. I don't know when it's coming in, but I feel like it's going to come in, and like it's going to have a lot of potential. It's going to be something new, some sort of new offer or whatever. You know, the Emperor can be a little full of himself too. So, you know, you might be expecting something. I don't know if it will be quite what you're expecting, because you might have your expectations a little too high with the Nine of Swords here as well. But that's sort of the energy there. Okay, what's going on around you? Okay. And what is this? June? Okay, so we have the butterfly, we have invitation, and we have gate. Okay, so there's some sort of energy around you that feels a little taboo. Or feels not like it's inaccessible in some way here, but it's not. It's almost like for members only is what I'm getting, like a VIP type of energy. But you're part of that VIP. You are one of the VIP. You have been invited into this energy, but it's like only for certain people. You know what I mean? Like. That's what I'm getting here. I wouldn't, there's nothing to worry about it. With the butterfly, it's actually quite transforming, or transformative energy here. So, Yeah, I don't really feel like it's bad in any way. It's just very members only VIP, but you know, you're part of the VIP. You're one of those very important people, I guess, because you're included in this energy. July. So I have to keep like being like, where am I? July. Ooh, the devil. I get some sort of obsession or addiction here. I don't really know. Yeah, we'll find out. Okay. 10 of Swords. Yeah, I don't know what this is about, to be honest. Like, I can tell you what the energy is here. Um, there might be something that you've been addicted to that, um, see, here's the thing. It is the end of something painful, but at the same time, with the devil upright here, the temptation is there. Whatever this is, whatever is holding you back here in July, it's like you're feeling very, I'm even tempted, like it's there, like you're feeling like it's holding you back. There's something here that's holding you back. I feel like this is something that you've probably beat before. Like, it's like you thought it was done, like it was done, and that you've recovered from it, but it's here in this energy. I don't know what this is. Um, it can really be anything, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, it can feel a little like you might feel like you've reached some sort of low point here. I mean, we all have ups and downs in our life, so this just seems to be one of those down periods here. Yeah, I really don't know much more than that because we're so far out. We're in July, so all I can tell you is the energy here, the Ten of Swords. It just feels like this is something that has been over, some sort of pain that has been over, but it's like it's still there. The energy's still there. It's like it could be that it's not immediately there, like in the 3D, but you still feel it. Um, whatever this is, it's something like you've gotten over. It's like it's not, it doesn't affect you the same way, but it still affects you in a different way. I really don't know how else to explain that. I can give an example. Just don't take it as verbatim because I'm just trying to explain to you the energy. Let's say you quit smoking. So yeah, you quit smoking, but now you're like addicted to vaping or something like that. So yeah, it's not smoking, but now it's like a new addiction. You're still that ball and chain is still around you. You're still feeling restricted. It's just it's not smoking, it's a different vice. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So it's like, yeah, you got rid of something. Something has ended, but at the same time you still feeling attached, you know, like a slave to something else that is related to what you feel like is over. Okay. I hope that made sense. Or, you know, if we're talking about a relationship here, it's like maybe there was a connection that you were done with and you're not obsessed with that connection, but you're obsessed with somebody else. It's like you're just doing the same thing with somebody else. You know what I mean? It feels like that. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just trying to explain to you how the energy is playing out here. Okay, let's see what the external energy around you is that could give you some idea of what's going on, if it's affecting you like in this way. Okay. So we have cauldron, we have tennis ball, we have raven, and we have candy cane. Okay, so the energy around you is changing. That's what that cauldron is. It's a transmutation alchemy type of energy here. So it is changing here. Although with Raven here, it's not great energy, because Raven is more of a negative. I mean, it's bad fortune, basically bad luck here. But it can be that I mean, it's transmuting, so it can be going. See, I don't know if it's going from good luck to bad or bad luck to good, or it's just going back and forth between that. Because I get with the tennis ball, what I'm getting with the tennis ball energy is a back and forth. It's a back and forth type of energy. So maybe sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, because we have the Candy King, which is all about happy traditions. So yeah, the energy around you, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It's just going back and forth here. So I don't really know what to tell you there. Okay. Let's move on to August. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. I'm getting guilt, shame, feeling bad about something here, something that either has happened to you or something that you've done. It's minor arcana. It's probably not that big of a deal, but I don't know why I just like popped into my head was like some, like, you know how in videos, like there's all sorts of videos of people like filming their dog, and their dog just looks so guilty and so like bad, and then it pans over and you see the destruction that the dog caused. That's kind of what I'm getting here. I mean, I'm not saying that you did a lot, that you caused a lot of destruction, but it's like, you know, they show like the living room where like the couch, like all the stuffing out of the couch has been like torn out and everything's a mess and everything. And then it goes to the dog, and the dog just looks like so like, I'm sorry, like please love me, please forgive me. It feels like that. I'm not saying that's exactly how you feel. That's just what popped into my head, okay? And I'm just sharing it with you. Okay. Yeah, Ten of Wands. I feel like whatever it is that you're feeling bad about, it's been weighing on you. It's a weight on you with the Ten of Wands. It's something that burdens you. So it can have to do with this devil energy here. Maybe I don't know, maybe something happened that you kind of like looking back like, I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. What's the energy around you and for August? What's the energy around? Okay. So we have carrots. We've got phone. We've got drink. Okay. And we've got air freshener. Ooh. So okay, so the energy around you has to do about the people that you hang out with, the people that you probably talk to, that you have conversations with. You know, I feel it's more like over the phone or over technology, like voice chatting or something along those lines. There is an energy here of sort of clearing the air, and that drink is like, that is like thirsty, like horny type of energy. Like, it's why I kind of laughed. So I don't really know what this energy is, but around you there might be some sort of like weird thirsty horny, well, it's not weird, but like a thirsty horny energy of an energy that wants to clear the air, wants to talk about it possibly, or talk about, I don't know if it's talking about the people around you or if it's the people around you that want to talk about it. I don't know. or that you want to talk to about it, or that you're talking to. There's some sort of, there is conversations happening here with the people around you, and it has something to do with clearing the air and something to do about this very thirsty, horny energy. Okay, that's all I can really give you there. September. Ooh, the Tower. So your card so far that I'm getting here is, yes, this Emperor's energy. If we want to go back to what Spirit wants you to keep in mind, there is you've got some heavy energies here, and the Empress it's there to kind of remind you, to not shut down, really, to be open about what's going on, to be open to not only giving love but to receiving love. If people want to help you or be supportive towards you, especially in the down periods. I mean, there's ups and downs, right? But especially in the down periods here of this year, just being open to people, wanting to support you and care for you, but also at the same time, like, offering that in return. It's like a two-way street kind of thing here. But like the Empress is also about knowing, like, you are enough. You have value. You have more value than you maybe realize as well. So this Tower, I don't know, something's happening here. I don't know what's happening here. There's just something that's happening unexpectedly here in September. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's just something that happens out of nowhere. You're not expecting this. Nobody expects a Tower. I don't know what it is. It's just something unexpected. Something that's unexpected that changes something for you. Unexpected change, perhaps. Okay. Oh, Ten of Pentacles. It could have to do with family. It could have to do with something in your home, or it could even be moving. It could be something like that. Something to do with your security. It has something to do with your security. It could have something to do with what is this? May? Something about in May. It could have something to do with your the people around you, your friends, possibly here. I'm going to be honest, I'm not really feeling it feedbacking too much off of here. It kind of feels separate. It feels more of your own personal security here. Just something unexpected happening that might make you feel less sure, maybe uncertain, maybe make you feel uncomfortable even. But it's because it's change. Change is uncomfortable. So you know what I mean? I'm not really particularly feeling that it's super bad, but like, I don't know. I mean, it's all about perspective. It's all about how you're seeing it, right? But like, to me, something might not be as bad, but to you, it might be worse. So, yeah, I don't know. That's all I can really tell you about here, because we are in September. So let's see what the energy's like around you. What's the energy like around you? Okay, that is a lot. Yeah, I do feel like the energy around you is testing you. You might be feeling tested by the energy around you. So we have test. We have dice. It's very risky energy. We have puzzle piece. What is buzzing at me? I'm sorry. Yeah, puzzle pieces. Clown. Ooh. So the energy around you here in September, like I said, there's an energy that is testing you. It's kind of a risky energy. I don't know why it's risky. Puzzle pieces. It's like you might not be sure how the pieces fit with this energy. Like, you might not even be sure how this energy is relevant to you. It might not be, like be there. The clown here is like childish behavior, but I'm also getting like inexperience. Like I'm getting like ignorance. So it's like not really knowing what this energy is doing around you at this time. That might be why it feels risky. Like it feels like a risk. It feels like a gamble, this energy, because it's not very clear, you know, what the fuck it's doing there. It just seems like very, it does feel like immature energy. It feels like, is this a joke? You know, it's like, is this a joke? What is this energy? Like, like, how is this relevant? So, okay. But that's just, you know, energy that is somehow it is relevant, but I don't know. October. Four of Swords in reverse. It's a very restless energy. You might be feeling like there's something on your mind that is just kind of in the back of your mind that you're just kind of thinking about. It doesn't really go away. Maybe, I mean, I don't know if you can do anything about it or not. Maybe you're having trouble speaking about it or something. And so it's just something that's playing out in your mind over and over. Okay, so we have the Star. I'm getting a bit of, like there's hope here, but I'm getting like wishful thinking here. Whatever it is that's on your mind here in October, it's like a wishful type of energy. Like, I wish this would happen. I wish, you know, that this is how it would play out, or like it's a wishing type of energy. Because I'm getting like wishing on a star, but it's like it's very restless, very like antsy, like just something that is like repeating in your mind. Like it just won't leave you alone type of thing. Or some sort of wish or some sort of goal that it's like hard to sort of let go of, like in your mind. Like it's hard to leave it alone kind of thing. I can explain the energy, like if you've ever like baked like cookies or a cake or something, and it's like you keep checking the oven. Like if you've ever watched Bake Off, and whenever like they're baking something, like there's nothing else for them to really do, so they're always just kind of sitting and watching in front of the oven. It's like a very antsy type of energy, like is it done, is it done, is it done, and like they're just watching it. It's like watching a pot boil. It feels kind of like that. It's like watching a pot of water waiting for it to boil. That's what it kind of feels like. Okay. What's the energy around? Okay, we've got disguise, we have calculator, and we have coffin. Okay. So there's an energy around that might feel like it's ending. I'm not sure if it is, because disguise is like incognito. It's like going invisible here. It's like it might feel like it's leaving, that it's gone, but it's there. You just can't see it anymore. Like you can't feel it anymore. With calculator, it feels like it's calculated. Like I don't know what the energy is, and it feels more sort of divinely guided more than anything. It can just be the universe, that it's like I'm going to almost like take something away here, but it's actually not gone. It's just maybe for now you need to not have this. So it's just kind of going invisible so that something else can be figured out or whatever. Like it kind of feels like that. I can't tell you like specifics because we're like at fucking October here, but that's what it is. Yeah. So I've explained the energy, but all right. November. The Emperor. This is you gaining control. This is you taking control. Remember in January, you know, when I said, you know, it starts off here with I'm taking control. I'm going to do things my way. I'm taking the lead, blah, 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 blah. It's kind of echoing here in November. I know it takes like a whole year to get back here, but you know, we have ups and downs throughout the year. You learn things, you go through things, you have experiences. Cool. Now we're in November and it's like, you know what, I'm taking back control. I'm taking the lead here. You know, I want to be in control of things here. I'm just feeling like it's a very sort of protective energy as well. Protecting yourself, your life, whatever that means to you. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is like we're building on something here. It's like building on small successes, whatever that means to you. It's like almost like building you up, making you feel more in control. It's like when you do something small and you succeed at it, you know, you feel a little better. You feel like, okay, you know, I can do this. I get a little more confidence. I feel more in control of things. That's what it is. That's what that energy is. Okay, so what's the energy around? Actually, I'm going to do this over here because there's so many fucking charms there. I don't want to get them mixed up. Okay, so we have birdcage, we have fan, and we have back from the dead. Oh, you have an energy that's coming back around again. An energy that maybe felt very restricted or felt caged or locked up here in some way. It's coming back around again. There's a second like chance, like a revival or rebirth here, and it's coming back even stronger. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's like somebody who felt, I'm not saying it's a person, but it's an energy that like felt like locked up in a cage, and it's like, okay, yes, now I'm free again. And it's like a very intense type of energy. It's like that feeling when you've restricted yourself from like, maybe, I don't know, like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do X thing for this amount period of time, for whatever reason. And then it's like the cages, you know, the restrictions are off, and then it's like they just go hard at it. Wow, it just got really sunny, like right in my fucking eye. I wasn't expecting it to get super sunny. It's like the sun came out from the clouds. I mean, yes, that was quite intense. I wasn't expecting it. Okay, it's gone now. It could, you know what? This energy could just come in like a flash. Yeah, like it just come in and out, because that was like unexpected. Came in very intense, and then it was gone. That could be the energy as well. You know, I use your intuition. Take the signs around you. All right, December. Knight of Swords. That's not bad. This is moving forward. This is forward movement energy here. This is your energy is very determined to move forward here. The end of the year feels like the beginning of the year. Like in terms of the energy, it feels very similar here with the Knight of Swords. Like I want to move forward very quickly as well. It's a very determined energy. What? Yeah, Nine of Cups. I told you. It's the begin. The end of the year is feeling like the beginning of the year. We had forward movement with the Chariot. We have Nine of Cups under here, and we have Nine of Cups here. Nine of Cups with the Knight of Swords. It feels very similar. The beginning of the year is feeling like the end of the year. You know, wanting to move forward quickly here, rushing forward, very determined energy here. And it's driven by this Nine of Cups. It's driven by either something that may be making you happy, or that you feel happiness with, or rushing towards your happiness. There's something that you see that maybe you feel would make you very happy, and your energy is rushing towards it. It's like, I want that. I need that. Okay. what's going on around you in December. Oh, okay. We have spyglass, we have panda, and we have handcuffs. This might be a similar to the energy from November that's around you, because I'm getting similar vibes. Slightly different, but similar. With the handcuffs, it's a very restricted energy. This energy has or feels restricted here. Like they can't go outside of the boundaries that they're within, but they're going to be very playful. It's a very playful energy within those boundaries. Like they feel like there are boundaries, but they can't really do a lot within those, but they're going to do the best that they can and keep it light, keep it casual here, whatever that means. And then the spyglass is that they are quite focused on you. They're kind of watching you, I guess you could put it that way, watching you, thinking about you, whatever this energy is. It's quite focused on you and only you. Okay. All right. So that's what I've got for you, Sagittarius, for the year. So you have a lot of major arcana here. You have the Chariot in January. You have the Hierophant in March. You have the Devil here in July. The Tower in September. And the Emperor here in November. It's quite spaced out here. When I look at it overall, I just feel like, there are ups and downs here. I mean, that's how life is, really. So I would probably pay more attention to those months if this is resonating with you. But like I said, energy's fluid, and the further out we go, the more it gets, depending on what you do, your free will, and what other people do in their free will. But in the current energy, this is what it's looking like. Energetically wise here for what Spirit wants you to know. So that's what I have for you. Thanks for watching. If you found this useful or entertaining in any way, I do appreciate it. If you could like, share, or subscribe, it helps me do more with the channel, helps me not only feel motivated to provide more readings, but it also helps the readings like get seen in whatever the algorithm, whatever you want to call it. So that does help me out as well. Yeah, so I hope you have a happy new year. You can check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. There could be messages in there for you if you'd like to do that. But that's what I have for you. Thanks again for watching. I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you are. Take care and good luck, and I will talk to you later.